Who's up next in the UFC?
Who's up next? Who could it be?
I said, who's up next in the UFC?
Who's up next? Who could it be?
Who? Yeah.
All right, we're live again for Who's Up Next with my, fantastic song produced by George Thorogood. This time we've got Big Red and Giuliano Argenti on the panel, so it's about to get crazy up in here. But
settle in, everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and by the way, I thought that was ZZ Top that you got to perform live with.
Oh, you're right. All right, that was ZZ Top. So we're gonna try to keep this under 2 hours. All right.
I gotta go.
By the way, somebody is echoing really bad. But
man, it's him.
Yeah, just turn the stream down a little bit if you guys could. Okay, so UFC 325. Before we get into the matchmaking aspect of everything, what did you guys think of the card itself? Give me like a rating of the card. What was your best moment?
You like to do shit out of 10. 7, not even 7.5.
Who doesn't like to do shit out of 10? That's you're not prepared for that question.
I'd say seven. I do it every time.
I'd say 7. I'd give it a 7. I
would say
Sotkiel earned it a whole point just because I like to see that guy, and obviously from somebody who smokes cigarettes and is doing so right now, him celebrating like this, that sold me. I was sold. I don't need to see anything else.
Yeah, I would agree with you guys. I think it was a fairly average card, and so was the last numbered event. I guess we're not calling them pay-per-views anymore. But yeah, I would be inclined to agree with you. It's like a 7. I wouldn't say it was like an amazing card. I bet if you were like from Oceania, this card was like a fucking 10 out of 10. But
I taunted Cam about and Showweather about Dan Hooker losing. So
yeah, I mean,
he lost in like brutal.
And they're both from New Zealand specifically, so it's like Volkanovski winning didn't really redeem the Hooker loss.
No.
Right. No. So should we matchmake for the road to the UFC, guys? Is that something you guys are interested in, or should we just get right to the main portion of the card?
It's up to you, man. But I mean, I could. I think
the prelims. Just do the prelims in the main event.
Okay.
All right. Who are we gonna match up the road to UFC people with? Other road to UFC.
Well, yeah. Like you're gonna get a pretty base level fight, and I think the matchmaking is like fairly open. Con Oakley getting what I would call like a robbery win over Yiza.
Robbery is fucked.
Match him up with Miles Johns and redeem Miles Johns' robbery loss to John Matsumoto.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that idea too.
Yeah, I do like the Miles Johns idea.
I mean,
I can't even really think of anything else.
I'll give you.
All three of us, we all agree that it was a robbery, right? Okay. Good.
So Honey Yaya's on the roster.
Well, did you see the stats on the fight?
No, actually.
Dude,
I think Yiza outlanded him 20 strikes.
I'll read you the stats right now because I have them up.
All
right. So he was the total fight stats were. Oh, sorry, it's buffering. It was.
Show whether he is. They're featherweights, no?
Yeah. So I get the stats right here. So he went.
Johnson fought at featherweight.
Yiza had 20 more significant strikes. He had 3 takedowns and 1 knockdown, and by 68 significant strikes to 48, 0 knockdowns, 0 for 7 on takedowns.
Yeah, that's insane.
Versus 3 out of 3 on takedowns. How do you get it?
Hopefully, had one round Ovi had one round, and Giza had a very arguable terrible. I mean, they gave him a 10-8. I mean, I could like I agree with the 10-8. I could see that being less controversial than not giving him the third.
If you drew it, because there was a draw card, they had 28-28 on one of the cards. So
There's
yeah.
two. I thought there was two.
No, because if there's two,
Oh, 'cause
it's a
you're right,
majority
you're right.
draw. Yeah, majority draw if it's two.
Okay, so Yiza was sitting around 57. Michael Aswell is ranked 55, and your boy Hyder Emil, Geo. Oh, Genghis Khan.
He's not my boy anymore. But
Why?
because I had an interview with him and he was all hyped. He didn't want to do the interview till after he thought he was going to win a fight, and then he got knocked out. He was undefeated. He got knocked out in 35 seconds by Delgado.
It sounds like your boy.
Nah.
I mean,
no, we're
Michael
not.
Aswell is an interesting.
Yeah, Aswell and Miles Johns. Then
I don't think Miles Johns is. Is he? Was that because it was short notice he fought at featherweight though?
he fought Felipe Lima at 145, and I thought Matsumoto was at 145, but maybe not.
Dude, Yiza should have won for having just one name alone. Like no last name.
So I guess like that's like the question though, is like the direction you want to go to. He says Yusuf.
You gotta treat Yiza's like a win. I think if
give the victim of a robbery, like being Miles Johns, the beneficiary of a robbery.
Well, and that's in that same vein. Like I think you go in the direction of like, okay, he kind of skirted by here, so you give him a tougher fight, right, against like a prospect or something like that.
I like to see him against Castaneda.
Castaneda.
Yeah, I like that fight.
Yeah, I like that.
Who the fuck is Yusuf? Who's you? Oh, Sadiq Yusuf.
Yeah, Sadiq Yusuf is Sadiq Yusuf is a good idea too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Myron Santos, but Santos is moving on to greener pastures. I like what bigger I just said. But also
Castaneda, yeah.
Or Daniel Marcos, maybe.
I don't get excited about watching it. He's padded record like crazy.
I don't get excited about watching fucking Castaneda though. Like,
dude, Castaneda.
I like John Castaneda. He's scrappy. He almost beat Daniel Marcos.
Dude, yeah, for sure. And
he was undefeated forever.
He beat Gaffarov. He triangled Miles Johns, by the way. Triangled him. He arm triangled him. And then he knocked out Eddie Wineland. Like he barely lost to Daniel Wood.
What was your suggestion, Gio?
I said Daniel Marcos and Miles Johns.
Well, I don't know if Miles Johns is fighting it.
Well,
I mean, he has, so it's like, well, yeah.
Let's talk about the Sadiq Yusuf one. You know why I don't want to see that? Because that boy's from the county. He ain't really city. He's from the county. He's from Gaithersburg. And that dude that's why he's losing, because he's county. He ain't no city boy. If he was in the city, he would have won.
Bro,
full stop.
I swept the card knowing Myron Santos was going to beat his ass. So.
Okay, the poll is up. Sadiq, Michael Aswell, John Castaneda, and Daniel Marcos are the matches. I do like the Sadiq Yusuf fight though, because that's like okay, let's see if Yusuf can bounce back over a pretty decent fighter like
or
I like the Aswell fight because it's like he's on the come up.
What about Luke Riley? And Luke Riley just redeems Yiza, just fucks him up.
I think give Luke Riley another sort of favorable matchup, like
I was kind of joking.
Let's build up a guy like Luke Riley who has a lot of power and could be a very interesting prospect. I think there's a potential like Luke Riley could get a cool knockout over Ofli, but I kind of want to see
I'm sorry.
I was talking about Yiza. I'm not even giving matchups for Ofi. Ofi can kick rocks.
What about well, I'm just matching him up with people that'll destroy him, like what's his name that came in on came in on short notice for to not Smotherman to beat
I don't remember his name. Wellmaker.
He beat Wellmaker. Yeah, that's actually that's an impressive win, dude. Wellmaker was looking so
we're gonna
good.
Stick to this. It's all tied up right now. One vote for Daniel Marcos, one vote for Aswell, one vote for Sadiq. Ethan Ewan, thank you. It is
Yeah,
bigger in
yeah.
WMC.
Yeah,
People
he's right.
forget that Sadiq Yusuf beat Mike Davis on his contender series
That's
fight.
so insane. I kind of like the Sadiq fight. I kind of like this. I think I'm more sold on that. What between Marcos, Aswell, and Sadiq? What are you guys thinking?
Uh, I'd never want to see Sadiq Yusuf or Oakley fight again. So it's like,
Sadiq Yusuf started 5-0 in the UFC, and that's not including his contender series. Like,
All right,
as much as
okay,
I want to shit on him for being county, I think Sadiq Yusuf is a really good idea.
all right,
I'm
Michael.
gonna
I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna
Michael
over
Aswell.
yeah I'm gonna override and we're just gonna go Michael Aswell for the next matchup for Mr. Con
Dude,
Oakley.
voting, kicking yourself. Uh,
Hilarious.
I know. It's like, I mean,
That's like anybody with a fucking mustache and a beard that's like kind of dark.
yeah, I know you don't, dude. You don't really
Slightly
look like
brown.
him. It's why it's so funny because you don't actually look anything like the dude.
Giovanni,
So,
Julian.
distracted.
so fucking Isha did a fucking Fury fight companion, and they
Yeah.
inducted Michael Aswell into the Hall of Fame, and he fucking called me, and he's like, "Hey, just wanted to congratulate you on your Hall of Fame." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because I was like driving home. He's like, "Oh yeah, like I'm watching Fury. They're inducting you in the Hall of Fame right now." I was like, "Dude, fuck you." I just like hung up on him. But there you go. That is the next match for Con. Hopefully, it is Michael as well. All right. So the next fight was Jonathan Mikulev getting. Oh Jesus Christ! He got a submission win over Oban Elliott. I had actually picked Oban to win this fight, but I
Yeah,
said
me
that,
too.
like I said, like, hey, don't sleep on my Mikulev. He had a really impressive performance against Kevin Jousset, and he surprised me here. I thought Oban was basically winning the fight until it got to the ground. Definitely having some issues on the ground is Oban Elliott. What do you think
I
is next for a guy like Mikulev, and what are your thoughts overall on the fight?
I'm an Oban Elliott non-truther. I've constantly like bet against him as big favorite. You know, when he lost that fight against, what was his name? Seal. Yeah, or yeah, yeah. He got dominated, and if he was a 5.5 to 1 favorite, I took the other side of the bet, and I was primed for a peak payout, but then somebody else lost on the thing. But I was like, when going into this fight, I just doing what I do normally and just doubting Oban and Elliott. So I wasn't surprised to see this.
Well, see, it's like that never would have paid off before the co-fight, and I figured, like, I figured he, Mikulev. I mean, Kevin Jousset is not the greatest victory, and also Jousset fought like shit in that fight, so I was like, I don't know, but yeah, I'm demoralized. That being said, Mikulev's good. I think I like I said, I'm a big fan of like can people keep their are people good enough to stay in the UFC type thing? So like I would say Neil Magny.
No way, you can't.
No,
Yeah.
that's way too soon.
Way too soon. Neil Magny, dude. People they only match him up against like big time people, and you see him lose, and you just doubt him. But like Neil Magny, he chews up and spits out people who will get any momentum. That's like for a living. That's what he does. You can't give him Neil Magny. Neil Magny walks through him, I think.
But Showother did that is who he called out, and Showother suggested it as well. So I can put that on the poll. And
I
then
didn't even know he called him out.
yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
either.
He didn't
Andrew
earn
A
that.
suggests
He didn't earn
Radkey or maybe Ponzi scheme. Good to see Rafuko in the chat, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, Rafuko, you're a legend.
Yeah,
I
what's up,
think
Rafuga?
Ponzi scheme is an interesting one, and so is
Jake
Radkey, and they're
Matthews.
right next to him in the rankings.
Nah, not Jake Matthews. Jake
Yeah,
Matthews
Jake
just lost.
Matthews.
He just lost to Neil Magny.
Yeah. No, I like Jake Matthews. I think he would stomp him. I just want to. You know who I really would want him to fight is Chaos Williams.
He's right next to him in the rankings as well.
He
I think we
is.
got
He
our
is.
names.
I try to shove chaos into every like
Dude,
scenario.
I like that you do
That's
that.
your Geo does that for fucking Azamat Bekova, and I do it for
Yeah.
Zach Reese. So everybody's got their
Yeah.
one. All right.
Dude,
Speaking of
it's
Azamat
crazy that
Bekova,
Chitty's 41 in the rankings in this. That's insane.
GD sucks, bro.
He kind of does. So.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Themba Garimbo sucks, and Themba Garimbo, maybe.
I mean, he did finish Zalecki.
And so, man. Just a walked into to fucking Luke's fist.
Fair.
Fonzie, Magny, and oh yeah, Chaos Williams.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of like partial to Chitty because I get to tell him to keep his head up after he lost to what's his name to RoboCop because I was there at the Apex for that one. But then I ended up eating some steak with RoboCop, so I kind of
Dude,
backstabbed
I'm
him.
so close to going to the Apex for Oliveira Batista, but it's like
Dude, are you staticking? Are you guys hearing that?
It's
That's
you because
you.
you have another
That's
tab
you,
open.
bro.
You have to close all your other tabs.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't have any tabs up, dude.
not me, bro.
You have to. You definitely have to have another tab open. That's the only reason you'd be staticky. All right, I'll leave left. Rafuko. Oh god,
What?
I don't know who this weirdo is.
Oh, this guy was in Frankie's chat. Oh, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so the poll is up. Fucking A. 2 votes for Magny. That's fucking Andrew A and fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
Joe Weather. I mean, Mikolev is definitely an interesting prospect, and he's got like he outstruck Juice, and then he wrestled Oban and got a submission over him. What was the UFC thinking cutting Renat? I think that it's just based on like they don't see him as very entertaining.
Well, yeah, but still.
Still, what? Like that's what the
Oh,
UFC.
yo, how about what
up
about
to.
Nicholas Dalby from McAllen?
No, we already got the 4. The polls
Oh,
already went.
right. God damn it. God damn it.
It looks like people are going with Magny.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. And I don't know if the UFC will do that. I mean, maybe. I don't know if like Mikolev is like the most.
I think they
guy
would, bro. I think they would because, like, I mean, you know, the finish that he got on Oban, like, he basically just fucked Oban's life. Like Oban could have had Oban gotten like a spectacular finish, he would have made up for the loss.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if it had been a decision either way, man. But like, yeah, Mikhailov really like. I mean, you really
the chat has spoken. Neil Magny next for Mikhailov. I mean, I'm trying to justify this. Just classic Neil Magny matchmaking, right? Just give him the up and coming prospect. See if you can give him an interesting test. And I guess even if Mikhailov lost to him, you don't really lose that much stock because this is what Neil Magny does, right?
Yep.
All right, next fight: Jacob Malkoun versus Torres Finney. I thought it was weird. Torres Finney was an underdog. I would have thought he would have given him a problem, like in the wrestling department. But man, I mean, the deficiencies in a guy like Torres Finney's game really got exposed by Malkoun, who is a very strong grappler in his own right. And shit, Malkoun gets a dub finally. I don't think Malkoun's like very good, but certainly good enough to beat the prospect Torres Finney. Your thoughts on this fight?
Azmat Bekov. I'm not joking.
Your thoughts on the fight?
I thought Torres Finney looked trash. I thought every weakness was exposed that wasn't already exposed in the Valentine fight. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's technically 1-1 on a 3-fight contract. He's gonna need, even if he wins his next fight by gay hugging, he'll probably get cut. So he's gonna need a fucking, he's gonna need some kind of spectacular showing out. I think Torres Finney, he lost his O. I mean, I think we're gonna see him in PFL pretty soon.
Or in the Contender Series 3 more times.
Sure.
What were your thoughts on this fight, Big Red?
I think that it's really funny how much stuff came out. Like the people like watching Torres Finney's knockouts on like the regional scene, and were just forgot that he like is not gonna win this fight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was like Malkoun. As much as I'm like a big Malkoun believer. Like Torres Finney is he was he was clearly like not he wasn't. He was only dude. He was fighting. Let me pull that up. He was fighting in the regional scene on. He was on the Contender Series 3 times, and then before that, he was fighting out of the Aries Fight Series. Before that, like what?
Yo, you know who he reminds me of? That's built the same. That was built the same way, and like was responsible for like kind of a betting scandal. Is William Knight? You remember
William
him?
Knight. I knew you were gonna say
Yeah,
William Knight.
he
Yep,
had
I
his
knew
like
it.
brother-in-law bet on him to lose by decision of Pacquiao, and he just like stood
Yep.
eating calf kicks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like they're the same person.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, by the way, you remember his fight before that was against like Robert Valentine or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, I just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't look good in that fight.
No, he looked terrible.
He did like, and then before that he fought Cam Ralston and then a guy like I can't even remember like Al Shabaab, and yeah, and he got those wins. But before that, like he was fighting on like Combat Night Pro Duval, whatever the fuck.
Duval.
And
Alright,
then, dude, so he's one of those.
so
No,
yeah,
I think we're gonna give him a fight. You were talking about Malkoun. Yeah, let's match
Mhm.
him up. Let's
Yeah,
match him
so
up.
Andrew A suggests the Iron Turtle. I love that matchup.
I
Also
say,
sitting up.
I say,
Hold on, let
Asman
me finish.
Berger.
Yeah, I know.
Let him finish his thought, my boy.
All right, so sitting just above Malkoun in the rankings as well is Ruzaboyev. I don't know where he's been, but 2-fight win streak. I feel like
Dude, he got fucked over by fat pig, selfish fool Brian Battle. He was like that was that fight was fuck.
I almost feel like Asmat Bekoev is actually booked against Trayshawn Gore in April. So
Okay.
but somebody interesting I was thinking is like Cesare Oleg Shachek.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's like a younger guy. Like you give Malkoun another prospect instead of having him like giving him a chance to climb up the rankings.
Maybe.
But Malkoun's like, dude, he's got a lot of UFC fights.
He has 8.
That's
And he was
that's
inactive for
veteran.
21 months leading up to this fight.
That's a veteran though.
Crazy. Sure.
Most people's fight careers do not get past 5 fights in the UFC.
So yeah, what I'm saying though is like I think Jacob Malkoun isn't interesting to me as like a contender. So I think you go the route of like give him another like just make him like a prospect guy, you know?
No, what you do with Malkoun is you put him against somebody who has one-shot knockout power to counteract his boringness, and then you make a compelling argument about is Malkoun going to be able to drag another fight out?
I like that.
Or is it going to get
I like
sparked?
that.
Remember his first fight in the UFC was against Phil Hawes. Phil
Mhm.
Hawes sparked him in 15 seconds.
Oh man, remember when Phil Hawes was like dangerous?
Yeah, dude, he just has no chin. It's like
So true.
he has no chin, and he goes down in spectacular fashion. But if he had a chin, there's a lot of his fights where he was getting real shots off, like really putting some damage on people, and then just got finished.
All right, so I like Cesare. I like maybe Ishmael Narudiev, and then those would be the guys ranked below him. And then yeah, like Nursultan, Ruzabayev, Jung Young Park, and then I mean Asma Bekoev's book, so or else I would slap him on there. I think those are your 4 names.
I mean, I'm like I said, I'm looking for like somebody who's gonna knock somebody out. I wouldn't mind seeing him against. Brad, yeah, I don't know. I think he's already got a fight, but I wouldn't mind seeing him against Bruno Ferreira. But he does not have that
Dude,
level.
he's fighting. He's fighting RoboCop.
He's fighting against RoboCop again in the rematch. Yeah, you know what I would like is Kopylov.
Yeah.
Kopylov can knock him out. Mainly because
Okay.
I would like to see him. I'd like to see Malkoun lose, just because I don't like him.
Yeah, same.
And Kopylov would be able to land some spectacular on him.
Dude, Kopylov's fighting gun shy forever now, bro. I don't know, but maybe. But sure.
What about Tiba?
No, Atiba killed him, and Atiba should get a.
Are you sure about
I
that?
actually like
Yeah.
that. I actually like that.
Atiba's, I think, my new pick. That's the one. I
All
think
right,
it's actually
Yeah,
perfect
that
because
is a
he's
good
got
one.
momentum. You know,
all right. You want to see
people are
him
gonna see
beat
whether
Phil
or not he
Hawes's
gets through.
record for knocking out Malkoun. So
But he wouldn't do
Um,
that. Like Atiba got a decision in his last fight. I don't know if you
yeah,
recall.
that's one fight, bro. Like, I mean, against the guy who grapples. Like, I don't know.
good to see Bleachy. He says the way Finney lost almost made me feel bad for him. Almost. I'm 100% certain they only signed him because DC begged him behind the scenes. That's probably so true.
That's why they signed Darren Wynn too.
Yep. Good to see McTua. I didn't know he had an injury. He suggests Bo Nickel. I don't think you do.
No, Bo Nickel, you can't do that. They'd be like, he's a big name. You know, you're not gonna give him like Malcoon. People will be like, oh, it's a waste.
All right, so the poll is up. Everyone seems to like Andrew A is always on point with the matchmaking suggestions. He suggests the Iron Turtle. These Zuffa boxing matches have been really good. Oh, is that card on right now? Cool.
Atiba might get exposed by Malcoon grappling. You never know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Totally.
There's a debate
100%.
there, and Malcoon can fall.
So they're running with the Iron Turtle. That's what's gonna go in.
It's seriously bum nickel.
I'll be at an angle. I don't care. Sure. There you
All right, I fuck with angles, dude.
go. Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
I can't
All right,
believe you guys don't hear that.
Sell me the Iron Turtle fight.
Why am I doing that? I took Atiba.
Yeah.
All right, well, Jacob Malkoun beats a prospect, and then he gets a chance to fight an old vet coming off of a loss himself to Ikram Alaskarov. I think it works. It's not the most interesting fight, but I think it works for the purposes of this show.
That'd be a bathroom break fight.
For sure. All right. So next fight is Cam Rouston beating Cody Brundage. I thought that it was Harry there for a second. Cody Brundage was landing some big shots on him. But Andrew A actually in the chat kind of pointed out that it looked like Cody might have broken his hand sometime in the second round. That was enough for Cam to use his grappling that he's very good at and get the TKO via ground and pound. Your thoughts?
But a hand injury doesn't explain getting out grappled like that. You know, even if you can't use your hands and you scramble, like I think that he gets the win anyways, hand or not. I love seeing Brundage fight. It is a circus every time. Like his results are, he wins by illegal move to Malkoun. He knocks out Jack Reese in like a minute, and then he loses to Bo Nickel by finish. He remember the Abdul Razak Al Hassan fight that was like a no contest. Then he knocks out Julian Marquez in the first round, which surprised me. Then he has a draw. The guy produces like just nonsense results, and then he gets finished here. I don't think much of Cam Ralston, to be honest with you.
Me neither. Oh, show whether it says Cam versus Atiba. Ooh, that's interesting. Matua suggests Bekaev and Zach Reese. I mean, you could do the winner of their upcoming fights. So Zach Reese is booked to fight Michelle, and then Bekaev is booked in April. That's a little far out. I feel like Cam Ralston's going to be active.
You know, Cam Ralston got beat by Torres Finney in the Contender Series.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so there's not much to think about with him there. I mean, I guess he's got like a little bit of power, but maybe you put him against is Abdul Razak Al Hassan in that division?
What? Has he been active?
No, is Abdul Razak Al Hassan in that division, or is he one below?
I don't know. I don't even know. I'd be surprised if he's even on the roster still.
Dude, it sucks that he's not. If that's the case, I don't think he got.
All right, well, I'll suggest Cesare for him. I mean, that's two prospects. They still want me to suggest Cam Ralston versus fucking the guy who Malkoun. Like, I don't find that fight interesting at all. Is
Malkoon,
Rubiev out there?
Trayshawn Gore.
Gore is gonna fight.
I'm just thinking of
The
who I think. Yeah, I know he got to fight against
Becker.
Dusko. Yeah, he's fighting
So I think
Dusko, right?
no, I think
Oh
you do
no,
like
no,
the
he's
winner.
not. You're right. You're right. He's not. He's fighting Becca
Well, I think
Poirier.
but I'm saying like you do the winner of that fight.
Oh yeah, you could because it's in April. That fight's in April, but that'd be a quick turnaround time for Trayshawn Gore. Not that he's gonna win. I just was picking. I don't think much of Cam Rousen, so I just picked somebody who I knew like isn't very good off the top of my head. Is Dumas in jail or is he still eligible to
He's still on
fight?
the
No,
roster.
he's doing videos with that industry plant kid, Jaden Cable.
That's my pick then. That's my
Yeah,
pick. I'd like to see him
Dumas.
against Dumas in the toilet bowl.
He called somebody out, and I don't remember who it was.
Cam Rousen, you don't get to call shit out. You lost to Torres Finney.
And then Atiba. Okay, pulls up.
No, I'm a Sadiq. Yes, Cedric is put Dumas in there for the
I
toilet
did.
bowl. Where do we fit Gerald Mearshart into the whole situation?
Oh, where does Kevin Lee fit in all this?
Where does GM3 fit into this?
We've match made for him quite a bit on this show. He'll get a fight. He'll get a fight soon enough. I don't know if like I kind of just want to see him fight like a striker though, like somebody that'll
Dude, that's
probably
what they always do with him.
yeah.
They give him Rodolfo Vieira. I'd love to see that fight.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, give me GM3 versus Rodolfo. Because we always get GM3 versus a striker. They do it all the time.
All right, what do we got?
And in
The
case
winner
you guys
of
forgot, Paul Craig beat Magomed Ankalaev. just throwing it in there.
subbed him. All right, so it looks like
And who bet on it? Me. Why did I bet on it? Because I needed to get some money back because I lost my other parlays that night.
All right, so people are liking Michelle P versus Zach Reese winner, and I like that too. That's going down this month.
That's that's a good fight. But I don't think that Michelle. I think he's just. I don't think Cam's on their level. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think
Zach. I think
so,
he's walks through Zach Reese. I
He's
think
definitely somebody that the UFC likes, though. I feel like
Michelle Pereira. Of course they do. He's doing backflips and
talking
shit.
about
That
Cam
shit went
Rousen.
viral. Oh no!
Talking
Wait,
about
you
Cam
think that the UFC is like big on Cam Rousen? Why?
Not big, but I think he's a guy that they kind of want to push just for that Aussie
Because
market.
he's got a couple knockouts in a row. Yeah.
hmm
But Michelle, you can't give. I don't know if Michelle wins that fight. I don't know if you give him that. Like he's
All
kind
right,
of a bigger
so
name.
Gio's favorite fighter, Junior Tafa, did lose by Billy
Mhm.
Elicana, but he almost fucking won. This was a pretty sloppy.
I don't know if he. I don't know if he
fight.
almost won.
Well, he definitely heard him at one point. I guess
He heard him. He heard him.
silver lining.
Yeah, he did.
He's like Costco. He's like Costco. Mark Hunt. Yeah.
Timu Mark Hunt.
Yeah,
Costco would
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
larger and has deeper supply chains.
yeah, it's some class. That's some classic. Like what is it? Wish.com. Yeah, it's Wish.com.
Yes, exactly.
But his
So-
brother is like his brother's is like Kirkland brand.
do you guys have any thoughts on the fight? Or what do you think should be next for Billy Elicana? And
Don't
then I
cut
guess
Justin
should Tafa be
Tafa.
cut?
Don't cut Tough. I did before you
No,
even
yeah,
said
don't
that.
cut
Did you hear
Tafa.
that timing? I literally right before you said that, I said don't cut Junior.
So why is that? You want to expand upon that or
Because he's always putting entertaining fights on. I don't care. It's an entertainment sport. When has Junior Tafa been boring?
well he just is not good is the problem.
Yeah, and
All right.
I'm watching this shit to be entertained, and he's entertaining.
Zhang Ming Yang? I like that. Gio, yeah, any thoughts? Any thoughts?
Yeah, dude, Zhang. I don't mind Zhang Ming Yang.
More like heavyweight Mark Hunt.
Uh,
205 around Elikana is booked. That's true. That's true.
you
Felipe
could
Lins?
you could put
Ooh.
Cody Brundage in there.
No, let's cut
Put him in
Cody.
there. Yeah, I like
Please
it.
cut Cody Brundage. Why do you like Cody? What is wrong with you?
What?
What is wrong with you? Why do you like Cody? You just like
No, dude,
fans?
I like the entertainment value. It's there. It's
Fair
just
enough.
there. You remember he was
Hmm.
getting his ass beat by Bo Nickel, and he was still putting on a show about it.
Yeah. Do you do Jimmy Crute? He was supposed to fight. Wasn't he supposed to fight somebody on this card? No, he's on a 3-fight win streak. You don't give him Elikana. Let's see. Umar C booked against Ion Kutalaba.
You can give him Menafield. You can give him Menafield.
Yeah, Menifield's a good one.
That might be the fight right there.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Yeah.
one.
There is this guy, that Uran Sadi Baldiev guy. Those are Gio's thoughts.
Yeah, I sorry that the names get that perplexing. It's all in the. It's all
I think it is.
mismatched.
I think it's Menafield though. I think that's the one
Yeah,
to do.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you said Uman Magomedov or it's all sound like mishmash to me. I actually don't know who that is.
Let's see. Jamal's bum ass. No, I think the Menafield fight is the only one out there for him right now. So we're gonna make that match. Let's get to the next one. That'd be your boy, everyone's new favorite fighter, Sal Kill. Thoughts on this fight?
I love Sal Kill. That's my boy.
Yeah, me too.
Who fucking picks up a cig celebration? Go. My kind of guy, obviously. My kind of guy.
Cortez, yeah.
No, he doesn't do it as a celly though. He just smokes one, and I like Frates too. To be clear here, I like him for the same reason.
I think this is an interesting matchmaking though. Like next for Salkill, obviously the guy's on a roll. I thought Nazrat would be kind of a test for him. He wasn't, and I think they gave him a softer landing here with.
He wasn't is an understatement.
So I guess where do we go next with Salkill?
They shouldn't have gone with Malarkey.
What direction do you think they should go?
I mean, you got to give him something bigger. I mean, I think that you could
give him Chandler or some fucking
No, give him Michael Johnson.
No. Michael Johnson?
I don't like that.
Michael Johnson's got a 3-fight win streak, by the way.
That's so crazy.
Give him Alexander Hernandez and let Alexander Hernandez die.
Oh, I got the one. I would love to see him against Matt Frivola.
Nah,
that was
Hernandez. Kill Alexander Hernandez.
Is Frivola still on the roster?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Hernandez.
Matt Frivola. You guys are shitting on him. He knocked Drew Dober out cold. Do you remember he finished fucking Drew Dober. Like the guy's no slouch. I think that's great.
I really like the Alexander Hernandez shout.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, well, again,
Michael Johnson's a good shout too.
Yeah, talking about big upsets.
Well, he is. Frivola, dude, you're gonna put a guy. Hold on, you're gonna put a guy on a 3-fight losing streak against a guy on a 3-fight win streak. That makes no sense,
dude. I think Frivola would be a good test if you can knock out Drew Dober.
Bro, I could knock out Frivola if I just fucking.
What in the world? You can knock out Drew Dober. You can knock out Drew Dober.
No, but I'm just saying, dude, Frivola's chin is fucking cooked.
Yeah, but Sakil didn't finish his fight with a fucking knockout. Yeah, that knockout against fucking Nasrat was absolutely brutal, but Sakil isn't just doing that to everybody.
Now Andrew A is upset that we're matchmaking fighting down. I mean, the guy's on this is third fucking fight.
Dude, you're not. Yeah, first of all, you're not.
Hernandez,
He's
no,
not.
Hernandez
Michael
has got to be
Johnson is
ranked
not
high.
a downgrade. You're getting off Michael
Okay, hold on,
Johnson's
wait,
fight.
hold on. So it looks like the chat is wanting him to fight somebody ranked at this point,
Hernandez.
or about to break
Dude,
his rank.
I
know.
love
Dude,
Sockhill, and I'm
Gio,
still
you're
not saying
obviously
that.
distracted, but I told you it was a good shout. It's going to be on there.
Oh, what about him with
Sorry,
Mauricio
gotta
Rufy?
keep typing in.
What about him with Mauricio Rufy?
Oh, that's a sick ass fight.
That's
Dude.
a fucking sick fight. They make that fight. That's probably the best suggestion I've had so far.
I think Tom Nolan's stepping in for Ortega. I think he's gonna fight. He's rumored to be fighting Moicano.
I'm not looking at the chat this whole time, but if I can guarantee you, somebody felt that when I said Rufy. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there.
Hold on, I'm missing some comments. I like the Taco Padilla suggestion from Matua. Give him Bahamundes or Rafa. Rafa doesn't bother me. But I think at this point, like, he does need a decent name. I think like Hernandez is a good name. Myron Santos, Money Moicano. I think Tom Nolan's got that fight locked up, but we don't know who Money Moicano's about to fight on that card. He beat Nasrat. He's finna be ranked. He fought Yusuf. Nolan. Johnson is literally lower than him in the rankings. ... Don't act like a distraught ex-girlfriend, Andrew A. Doesn't have to be somebody ranked. Just somebody who's going off some wins would be nice. I agree with that.
Rufy, that's
Jalen
him.
Turner. I'll put him in there. I'll put him in. When you guys
Jalen Turner. Hold on now.
When you give me a suggestion, I put it in there.
Jalen Turner is a good one. I like that.
No, I like Jalen Turner too much.
You think that he's gonna get sparked by Sakio?
He's actually ranked.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna say like Jalen Turner.
Going with guys that are like ranked though, like there's like Manuel Torres.
He can't. He doesn't deserve a ranked fight yet.
RSCM is sick too. I do like that.
Dude, Sockhill, I love Sockhill, but like winning this fight and then like knocking out Nasrat does not get you a ranked fight.
I like Leachy's thought process here. Dariush for the rankings, Hoofy for the fireworks, Moicano for the hype. I like that.
You can't give Sock just because he's likable. You can't
Chris
give him
Duncan.
a ranked fight. We're talking about Chris Duncan isn't even in the rankings. Like think about that fight. Chris Duncan's he's good. I mean, this division is stacked.
What was your suggestion, Gio?
Hernandez.
Yeah, Turner. I like the Turner fight. So I got Hernandez, Duncan, Hoofy, Turner.
Yeah, Hernandez, by the way, guess who bet on him to beat Beneil and that realized after the fact?
Dude, fight Beneil.
Think about that in hindsight. Beneil is elite. What is he doing like in that? Like that fight is a complete and utter mystery win.
Wait, he didn't fight Beneil.
Alexander Hernandez. Oh wait, no, you're right. I was thinking about what's his name.
You're thinking of Carlos Diego Pereira.
No, the guy with the bird chest. He got knocked out against Cowboy. He's been all cocky.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Alexander.
What? When
he's the guy who was talking shit to Cowboy. He's like, oh
yeah, no, I know who he is. I hate him. I hate his fucking guts, dude. He's like he's a fighter that I have an irrational hatred for.
Yeah, okay. At first I thought you guys were suggesting him. I'm like, why? But now
I am suggesting him.
No, wait. I think you said Anthony Hernandez.
No,
you were saying okay. Sorry, then I heard you right the first time.
I'm gonna match up Sockhill with Anthony Hernandez. How the fuck?
I was like, why would you make no sense? Yeah, no, okay, that makes more sense. And like, did you want to see Alexander Hernandez lose?
Yeah,
killer. Yeah.
Well, I think that's just like that would be a good name on his resume as well.
Yeah, it's not like Alexander Hernandez is a bum, but it's like I don't think that fight's exciting enough. You give him Rufy, dude. Rufy, that fight. For the people that really watch this shit. Tell me how excited.
Let them build both of them a bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like I agree with that.
Rufy lost. Rufy lost.
A decision has been made though, gentlemen.
On what?
Who is it?
On Salkild's next fight.
Yeah, who would they pick?
It is the Tarantula.
Jalen Turner. That was my second favorite.
Love it.
But
Love it.
I
And you
hate
know, like
that.
we've already seen like Jalen Turner lose. We know he can be in a good scrap. This would be a sick test for Salkild. Who would you favor in a fight like that?
look, my view of Jalen Turner is a little jaded. Because like I don't know how he's still alive after what Luke did to him, but he's looked really good since. I would have a hard time. Like I have a hard time picking that one because I have two conflicting things going on. Jalen Turner's looked really good recently, and then at the same time, like Luke mangled his head. I don't even understand how it's still attached. To be honest with you, so
Gio, any
maybe
thoughts?
I think maybe Jalen Turner. I think I'd go Jalen Turner
On
for the
Jalen
experience.
Turner, I mean, I don't think Jalen Turner's overrated. I think he's good,
Yeah,
but
but I think I have to go with him for the experience.
okay.
Yeah, I like that. Gio, normally you're like I can't get you to shut up. Tonight you're like
Yeah, sorry.
He's got another
Uh,
yapper in here with me.
he's in another panel right now.
no, I'm not. I'm not in another panel.
I think he's probably playing blackjack.
No, I'm not playing blackjack.
He's playing blackjack.
No, fucking girl coming over. She keeps messaging me. Sorry.
Well, that
Hey,
is more
hey,
important
hey,
than this.
chat. What are the odds that he's got a girl coming over? What are you putting that line at?
I mean, dude,
Hey, I'm not saying
you,
that
you,
it's a favorite or the
bro,
underdog. I'm just asking the chat.
you got the wrong guy, dude.
Just
All
asking the
right, so
chat.
your next fight is Taliesin Teixeira versus Taito Ivasa. This fight was disgusting, abhorrent. Gio, can you give me some other big words to describe
Abysmal. It was
the
abysmal.
putridness of this
It was
fight?
abysmal. It was. I mean, shameful.
Shameful.
It was disgraceful.
Disgraceful. Look at that
It
timing.
was
Do you see that shit?
it was
Disgraceful at the same time.
it was
It was an abomination.
Mhm.
abominable. It was monumentally diabolical.
Diabolical is banned from my purview. I don't want that word around.
Wow,
Why?
Showweather says you just get rid of heavyweight. Like you just
No. I saw him saying this shit in Frankie's chat. You don't do that. Fuck off. Yeah, Mario
It's the
Pinto.
worst.
Yeah,
It's the worst heavyweight division we've seen in a long time.
it is.
Like
Wow.
this
Okay,
is
so
this is
Toxic
going back
is
to the Tim
hold on, but
Silva era.
Sylvia, but yeah.
Sylvia, what the hell? Why did I
Dude,
just say
Tim
Silva?
Sylvia was fun. Come on.
Yeah,
I was watching
Gio has
him
like
live.
he has a weird love
Yo,
for Tim Sylvia. But anyway,
the
so let's talk
first
about
UFC card
hold on.
I ever saw
Jesus
was Tim
Christ.
Sylvia losing his belt.
Gio doesn't
Let's-
know when to start talking and stop talking. I know.
Okay, let's like so now as
Are
terrible
you
as
on me about social skills, Big Red? Jesus.
I choose not to have them. It's a choice.
All right,
so
fair.
moving forward, this fight was terrible. But I mean, in my opinion, like I did like seeing the new wrinkle from Taliesin, and that would be his grappling. So I honestly I wasn't super down on this fight, like on Taliesin's performance. But the
Yeah,
fight,
me either, actually.
fair enough.
Dominating Tuivasa on the ground is anybody in that division can do it. He's like a turtle. Like if you put him on his back, he doesn't know how to get up. It's like
But
he
the fact that I seen that Taliesin has that, it just was
his
enough
last
for
name
me
is
to
Teixeira.
find a silver lining in this fight. Who
His
should be
last
next
name
for
is
Taliesin Teixeira?
Teixeira. Yeah, he got a Brazilian fly next to his name.
I say Mario Pinto.
Love it, love it.
Mario Pinto was his next matchup. You said?
I like it.
Yeah, I
that's
like
not a bad
Pinto.
idea.
I think Pinto's actually really good. I want to build him.
Yeah, I don't think anything of Taliesin Teixeira. To be honest with
Yeah,
you,
I
you
don't
lost to
really
Derek
either.
Lewis like that. Jesus Christ.
Buchecha's cut, Matua. Buchecha's cut.
Wait. Oh, I thought you said Fonseca. Never mind. I was like, you already.
Somebody says book Big Red versus Gio.
Yeah. The battle of social skills.
Yes.
I mean, my social skills are prime, my friend.
What about Taliesin versus Ryan Spann? Or Denise? Oh, Jonathan Denise would be a good one. I'd like to see that.
Jonathan Denise.
Jonathan.
John Nada.
Yeah, Nada.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Jonathan. Thanks.
Who
I know what
can
I was
forget
doing.
about Jonathan Denise?
No, I'm gonna call him Jonathan. I've been calling him Jonathan for a while
I like
now.
that fight. I like that fight.
Yeah, no, he's Jonathan. I'm not gonna. What the hell, Jahan? No,
Yeah,
not doing it.
Gaziev is a bad one. All right, so we've got Pinto, Hockett. Oh, that's it.
Denise.
That's it.
Pinto and
Denise.
Hockey are the two.
Throw
that-
Denise in there.
Yes. Oh my God. Calm the fuck.
Throw him in there.
I know. Chill out. It's all right. Denise, and there's another guy ranked right next to him as well.
Throw him in there. Fucking Jesus.
Mick Parkin.
Now we matched up Mick Parkin last week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Do a poll if Big Red's got a girl coming over. Get over here.
Get over.
Throw him in there.
God damn it! I need one more name. Do we need one more name though? I mean, it's
No.
Pinto,
Parkin.
Hockett, Denise.
You can do a Parkin. Mick Parkin.
No, we're not doing that because we matched them up.
Dude, I love Big Red so
please.
much, bro. I love being on battle with him.
Throw him in. Park him in this.
Jonathan Denise, bro. You
Park
got
him in
Denise
the
in
damn
there.
ranking.
Get him in there.
Park him in the pool.
This is
Yeah. Do
Do
a
the
K
spot.
turn. Do
I'll
a
do
parallel
a-
park, Mick Parkin in that bitch.
I'll do Gaziev for Toxic's sake because he suggested it. But yeah, I mean, this at the heavyweight division is fucking just something trash right now. I don't think it's gonna get better anytime soon either. Like even if you add, even if you add
Phil DeFree.
no, the SA offender.
The timing on that, bro. With the timing, come on.
The
You know
SA
damn well that
offender.
Isha's
What is his
somewhere
name?
feeling good about that one.
Yeah.
No, fucking Gable Steveson. Even if you add Gable Steveson, I don't think it really.
Fuck.
Why would
fuck that.
Taliesin Teixeira fight Gable Stevenson for the first time?
Jesus Christ! I'm talking about the state of the heavyweight division. You fucking mongoloids. Like I'm saying,
Mongoloids, look at you troglodyte.
I'm saying it's in a bad
You got
spot.
shoulder hair.
And even if you add a guy like Gable Steveson into the mix, like I don't like he probably runs through the division, but it's like for how long does that make heavyweight?
Oh, that
You know,
doesn't
that
make the
much more
division.
exciting.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know much about Gable Stevens striking just because he knocked out some random guy like Aries.
Right.
I mean, I know who I like for the next fight.
Well, good. Save it. Let's see the polls going. Looks like it's 50-50 right now. Hockett and Gaziev. What the fuck? Throw some fucking votes in the poll, you guys. What is this?
Wait, how is that the split?
Yeah.
Only two people voted.
Oh, actually, I need to like pull up the comments or something. Yeah, okay, I can see them now. I don't see your guys' ugly mugs. I'm
I
going
mean,
to
it would
comments.
school Gable Steveson. I would love that. Gable would get a ranked fight instantly if he gets if he gives Dana a reach around. I think he already did.
I think he definitely could with that wrestling ability.
All right, so between Hockett and Gaziev, I think you go Hockett.
Oh, it's a boycott of the heavyweight division. I see. That's what they're saying in chat.
Yeah, Show is he's a man of principle, and I respect that.
I'm not sure which comment made Matua.
There's 39 heavyweights on the roster.
Yeah, and 38 of them suck.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna match up Josh Hockett. I feel like Hockett's gonna get. No, we fucking matched him up last week. I'm not doing that. It's gonna be Gaziev.
You're not giving to Hockett 2 shows. Get him out of the conversation.
Yeah. Who did we match him up with last week, Gio? Mick Parkin. That's what we did.
That you guys took out Mick Parkin to talk about Hockett. I should have been on there.
Wait, what a weird. We took out Mick Parkin to talk about Hockett. Is that what we did?
Right.
No, we matched up Hockett with Parkin. That's what we did.
Yeah, I know. It's just the way that was phrased from him was weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
All right. Next fight, Hoofy and Fazeev. Dude, man. I was so impressed with Hoofy. I thought it was weird that like Fazeev would walk Hoofy to the cage and then just like not do anything. And then I didn't believe in the power of Hoofy's hands. I thought a finish would have came from the kicks. I mean, to be fair, I didn't pick Hoofy to finish Fiziev. I thought he would have kind of outpointed him. But no, he fucking blasts him in the second round. Hits him with that shot, puts him on fucking Bambi legs, and then ends up getting the TKO. Super, super
Bambi
impressive.
legs MMA. I say you do fucking Gamrot.
Okay, so this is the way the show works. If you guys aren't like familiar with it yet, we're gonna talk about the fight, right? First, and then we're gonna make matchmaking suggestions after we give our thoughts on the fight. That sound good? Does that sound good to you guys?
I wasn't saying anything, for Christ's sake.
Gio, does that sound good to you?
Yeah, bro. Sorry, I
Awesome.
was yelled at for lack of participation.
Why am I getting to talking to you? I wasn't saying shit.
All right. So, what were your guys' thoughts on the fight? I just gave mine, trying to set you up for your
What an
thoughts.
Dude, it was.
incredibly- what
I
a-
didn't expect to finish. I thought Rufy was great. I thought he fucking I thought he clocked him in the first round. I thought like he used the first round to make reads and then totally just fucking yeah. I mean,
I think that fight could have gone a lot of different ways, and we got one of the good endings, one of the cool ones for sure.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, I agree with that.
if Justin Gaethje couldn't finish him over 6 rounds, but like Rufy comes in there and finishes him in the second
Right.
round, it's just wild. Like the
see
same Justin
Shiesty
Gaethje that put that on Paddy
think-
what's up,
Pimblett.
Shiesty?
I don't think Shiesty's even been in one of my chats yet. So, yeah, good to see you. Dude.
Wow.
Yeah, you know who I like. You know who I like for the Rufy fight, but it's just for the fanfare. He's just cool and sock killed. But if you're really gonna give him a fight, I mean, like he's obviously earned a very high ranked fight.
I said Gamrot.
I like that fight.
Yeah, I would love to see Gamrot get smoked.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
fucking awesome. I don't know if I can come up with an idea that I like more than that.
So,
Maybe
Ooh.
Joe. Yeah. Maybe Joe.
Gamrot is
Joe
ranked 7. He's ranked 7 right now. And Hoofy's ranked 14. So, I mean, near him is for SCM, Manuel Torres. Maybe you go the route. Well, he beat Fiziev, who's 9. So, yeah, Gamrot makes a lot
Gotta
of
give him
sense.
a high ranking fight.
Yeah, Gamrot's the only one that makes sense, to be honest.
I was honestly
Yeah.
surprised with Fiziev not capitalizing on his dominance on the cage. Too much dancing around. Hoofy saw through it and took the fight over in an instant. Yeah, exactly. I thought that Fiziev would have capitalized like on backing him down, but he just never fucking did. So like Gamrot, yeah.
No, Manuel Torres would be great.
That's what I was just about to say. Do you give
No. Give Hubby higher ranked opponent.
Isn't Alvarez? Yeah, you're right. Alvarez is down.
Alvarez is welterweight now.
No, he was. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, he was. He went up. You're
To
absolutely
be
right.
clear here, Manuel Torres is ranked.
Yeah, but
Sure.
Huffy's about to be ranked 9th, dude. So he'd be Torres is like 14th or 15th.
He should go from 26 to 9. I don't think. Do you really put him like that high up in the rankings? I mean, he did get battered by Benoit Saint Denis.
I mean, I'm looking at the UFC rankings, dude. They're gonna fucking
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you may beat Fiziev, but like, if to put him above Benoit after one fight would be something else.
No,
Like,
Benoit's gonna go.
I like,
Benoit's gonna go up. He's gonna replace Hooker. He's gonna be 5th probably or 6th, whatever.
I like Shiesty's suggestion. The
But
Charles
what I'm
versus
saying
Holloway
is,
loser.
yeah,
I like that a lot.
but you can't. Yeah, I'm just saying. You
Yeah,
can't go
I
too
like
far.
that too. I didn't want to say like, you know,
Who? Wait, who?
Charles versus Holloway loser.
Oh, that's way too high.
All right,
That's
the poll
way
has
too high.
been.
I don't know if it's way too high.
How is Hoofy ranked over Salkeld? That's a good
What
question.
are you talking about?
Why is Rufy,
really
who just beat Fiziev, ranked over Sockhild?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What kind of question is that?
It's a kind of a question that somebody asks who
When they
doesn't know
love-
how. Yeah.
When they love Sockhild, yeah.
Yes, totally.
Yeah,
He
they
says the
love-
rankings are garbage. Rufy shouldn't even have gotten the Fiziev fight after losing.
It's like asking how did Dan Hooker get robbed against Benoit last night?
Wait, what'd you say?
I don't know. I mean, Hoofy's got a lot of hype on him, you know, and then he knocked out Bobby Green, who is a vet. And then you got the
That
Benoit
was
fight.
an incredible knockout too.
That was
Oh wait,
yeah.
this is Anakin, not fucking Shiesty. What the hell?
How did you mix
Anakin's back.
those two up? Can you read?
What's
bro?
up, Anakin? It's been a while.
Anakin.
I think Gamrot is a good option since it can answer if he's improved his grappling enough.
I would love to see
Goofy?
Gamrot get beat.
Yeah.
Dude, Anakin is
Definitely.
both French and Dagestani, so he will defend to the death any French or Dagestani fighter. And if, God forbid, somebody beats one of them, that person is an enemy of him.
How do you
Yeah,
know
so
his?
when-
How do you know his etymology, dude?
He knows everything about everybody. He knows exactly.
No,
what he
dude, he's my boy. I know him. What do you mean?
I don't even. I barely know. I barely know two people.
Do you know
Gio likes
Idaho's
to-
Mexican?
I barely
You know
yeah.
Refucho. You know Idaho.
Okay, knowing Rafuko is a necessity. It's just necessary.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The best Road FC picks in the world. All right, it is Hoofy and Gamrot
And he has an
for the next
IndyCars.
one. And then obviously BSD dominating Dan Hooker. Poor Dan Hooker. He looked good in the first round. Got those cheap kicks, hurt Benoit Saint Denis. I feel like it was a foregone conclusion that Benoit would eventually start mauling Dan Hooker, which is exactly what happened. But not in the way in which I thought. It was Dan Hooker going for a takedown and then getting reversed and then getting fucking pounded into the ground. Your guys' thoughts on this fight?
I didn't think Benoit Saint Denis had that kind of ground and pound brutality.
Interesting.
That mean he was slugging the shit out of him. I mean, yeah, he can hit, but like it was brutal.
Made up for the Moicano fight, yeah.
Your thoughts on this fight, Gio?
I mean, I thought he took damage to the body. I was worried a little bit. I think Benoit is, he gets hit with counter strikes a lot. That's like a hole in his striking for sure. But I mean, Dan. I mean, he almost got the fucking sub on Hooker for a long time, and then he just went in with elbow. Like it was brutal and grotesque and wonderful.
Here's my thing. It's hard to like the way that Moicano beat BSD, like with the grappling dominance in the grappling, like it's weird to see. It's like Benoit Saint Denis doesn't know. Like he can't decide which guy he is. Like, are you that guy, or are you like guy who beat Dan Hooker like that, or are you like guy who gets sparked out cold by Dustin Poirier? Like he's all.
I think his game is still. I think his game is still developing. In that right. But yeah, okay. So with that in mind, who do you guys think should be next for BSD? I'm seeing some interesting stuff.
Just remember, Dan Hooker knocked out Gilbert Burns, who's got great grappling. So
it's a long time ago. That was a long ass time ago.
Yeah, no,
So Batua says Hooker versus Patty, and then you do Armin BSD.
Yeah,
Hooker versus Patty.
No. Fuck
Hooker's out of the rankings.
I say Patty for Benoit.
Yeah, and I agree with that because I want to see Patty like tested. Like obviously
Patty just got tested.
Hold on, Jesus Christ, let me finish my point. So I think he got tested against like an old vet. I want to see him versus like another guy in his prime because he's just been fighting fucking old guys or like guys that like stepping stones.
He needs. I mean, yeah, I guess Patty really is the only choice because he's on a 3-fight win streak, so you can't give him somebody lower for Benoit. Yeah, it's funny to see that he's ranked ahead of Moicano. Like just knowing how that fight went. But
but it's like, well, where does Armin fit into this though? Like, I think interesting.
Armin's way up there, dude. You can't give him that. You got to give I think Patty is probably the best choice because you got on a 3-fight win streak is on a heater. Patty earned a lot of stock against Justin, and that fight, I think that fight would be really good. They're close enough in ranking. Yeah, Patty fought that fight against Justin from like 7th.
Sure. So you're saying BSD versus Armin?
No, BSD versus Patty.
Sorry.
Yeah, BSD versus Patty. I agree.
That's a good one.
So then, with that in mind, like, how would you match up Armin then?
Dude, why is he not getting a shot?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, because fucking Justin's the interim champ now.
Why is he not getting a shot?
Because Justin is the interim champ. He has to unify with the champion.
Yeah, I know, but why is he still? Why was he not even in that fight? Is a mystery.
He should have been. He should have been. But this is the situation we're in now.
Yeah. What about Islam?
He's at fucking welterweight.
Yeah. What
He's
about
gonna
Islam?
fight-
Islam went up.
Oh my god! All right. Well, this conversation is.
He went up.
Moicano, is he fighting Ribovich or is he fighting who else was rumored to be stepping in for God, Ortega.
Wait, why don't let me stop this real quick. Why is Islam not in the conversation for lightweight? He was just the champ.
Because he's at the welterweight champion.
Yeah, he can go down. I like to see that. He
Okay.
fought against
The
Arman, right?
only way he's going down.
fought Arman already.
Wait, hold on. The only way that Islam goes back down is if Ilya comes back, beats Gaethje, which he will.
Yeah.
Right. And people are the White House card either happens or falls through. Either way. Okay. The Islam versus Ilya fight. You know, like people are clamoring for that, and they decide to do it. It's the only way that Islam goes back down.
Yeah, he will fight Ilya, but I'm just saying, like, it's not like he's not a point to discuss. I mean, Arman already fought
it's
Islam.
not though. He's not gonna go. Islam's not going back down for anyone but Ilya.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not. But in the
I don't think he goes down at all for any reason.
Dude, Ilya's out right now.
He'll go down for the Ilya fight.
Okay, it depends on how long you think that Topuria is going to be out. You think he's going to be back soon? Then yeah,
I think he'll be back halfway through the year. I do.
Yeah, but if he's not back and you have Justin there, like, yeah, you're not going to have him come back down. But if Ilya Topuria comes back sooner, then yeah, you go back down.
He's not going back down. You guys are retarded.
If you think he's not going to fight Ilya ever,
dude, he'll do it for the Ilya fight. Of course he will.
Why would he go back down? Like,
Ilya would probably go up
for the fucking Ilya fight.
Has anyone ever gone back down?
No, you would go back. Ilya might go up. You don't know.
No, Ilya won't go up.
Right.
Ilya won't go up.
I'm asking you a question. Has anybody who has won a title at one weight class and then went up and won another one, have they ever gone back down?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened? Who? Henry Cejudo? Maybe?
EJ's your favorite fighter. Your favorite fighter, literally.
So what? He'll make history. He'll make history. It'll be for his legacy.
Who?
BJ Penn.
Oh yeah,
BJ Penn did. Okay. Has anyone done it since fucking the 2000s?
Aren't you like a BJ Penn lover?
No. What the fuck are you talking
You like
about?
BJ Penn? Yeah, you do. And you like Matt Hughes.
Wait, I think you just mixed him up. You just mix him up with. You just mix him up with Brandon. That's crazy.
Who?
No, I don't give a fuck about. See, like Gio does this thing where he acts like like the people he talks to on panel for hours on end.
I don't know anybody. None of you. I know Matua.
I'm just kidding.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
It was a joke. I know you don't fucking know who that is. I'm joking.
I know Matua. That's my boy. Shout out Matua.
That's my boy.
Okay. Holloway went down after the Gaethje fight, but doesn't.
Island.
Okay, Holloway. Sure. All right. By the way, good to see Mystic. Didn't get a chance to show you.
What's up, Mystic?
All right. So Alexander Volkanovski, basically outclassing Diego Lopez, who didn't do anything in this fight, didn't adjust his game plan.
We just talked about this on. It's just it makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
Why does it make you sick to your stomach? Because you really had high hopes for Diego Lopez?
Because I at least thought he would cut him off at the cage and not do the fucking exact same thing, but worse.
Did the exact same thing, but worse. Exactly.
Yeah.
Sure. So, I mean, I guess we could talk. Should we match up Diego as well?
I think matching up Diego is obviously more compelling.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do
Give
that.
Gene Silva the fucking rematch.
Feed Movizar to Diego Lopez.
No.
Done. I want to see
Movizar. Yeah, Movizar already beat him, and also Volkanovski's getting the winner of Evloev versus Lerone.
Rematch.
No, Evloev's gonna beat Lerone and finally get the title shot. Yair's the only one. No, we matched up Silva with fucking Yair.
Yeah.
But last
yeah.
card, no,
Well, and
maybe
then
that was a mistake.
and this is why this fight is like even stupider because it kind of like pushes Diego out of the title picture for a little bit, you know?
Which he should be. He should be.
He should be.
Well, sure, but like,
Zalal
We're
should
not,
get.
okay, but like,
division's not
you okay? But
operated
hold on,
to
hold on,
serve
hold on.
Diego
You're
Lopez.
saying that. You're saying that
Steve
after
Garcia.
being totally. You're saying that after being totally disappointed and distraught that Diego Lopez didn't make adjustments in this fight, like you thought he would. So now I'm saying, well, it's going to push him out of the title picture because of this stupid ass fight, and you're like, well, he should be. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
like, I thought everybody was
exactly.
high. I thought everybody was super high on Diego Lopez. He's the next fucking best
Let
thing.
me-
I
let me
wasn't.
be-
I was
all of a
against
sudden,
his
No,
all of a
rematch.
stop.
sudden, all of a sudden, he
Uh-uh.
should not be in the title picture. What the
No.
fuck? Like,
Bro,
I
think
no.
yeah, hold on.
Oh my god!
Yo,
All three of us are talking right now, and it can't happen. All right, we can't. Let's take turns.
It's happening
Let's
all
take turns. No, let's take not all three of us. Two of us usually.
Okay,
So-
well, go ahead. Go ahead. Well, thoughts on that,
it's
Big Red?
Gio,
Thoughts
go
on
ahead.
Steve
You go
Garcia.
first, Gio, because I gotta hear this word salad.
Steve, I just said 2 words. Steve Garcia. Is who
For
I
Diego
matched.
Lopez. For
Yeah.
Diego Lopez.
In chat, did
then,
he say
hold on.
2 words?
So then, hold on. So if he
It
beats
was
Steve
2 words.
Garcia, then he's back in the title picture.
Diego, the division doesn't operate to serve Diego Lopez getting a title shot again.
I don't think
Exactly.
it should.
That's
That's why I'm
not-
trying to. That's why my initial point was like, that's why this fight was fucking stupid.
Yeah, but your point was also that it takes Diego Lopez out of the fight for a while.
Mhm.
Okay, he should be out of the title fight
Right,
for a
but
while.
then so like if he beats Diego Lopez, right, or if Diego Lopez beats Steve Garcia, and then fucking Volk beats the winner of Lerone and Movzar, then fucking who do? You give fucking the winner of Yair and Silva the shot, and then it's like then we do Yair again if he beats Silva. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is why it's like this fight fucking.
No, you don't. You don't, because Yair and Diego Lopez are both not one fight away from getting a title shot.
Yeah.
They probably will do that shit again though. Okay, so anyway, now that's passed. Who is next for Diego Lopez? You are suggesting Steve Garcia. Big Red, do you have a suggestion?
I mean, I say Yair because, like I said, both of them are not one fight away from a title shot. They're not. Like
Neither
Yair
Garcia.
lost 2 of his last 3. I mean, why don't you? We already saw him against
That fight should
Ortega.
have already happened. We did match up Yair. Who did we match him up against last week? I can't remember. But no, I do like that fight though, regardless of all that.
You know, it would be like a pretty good fight. I would like to see maybe a rematch with John Silva. That would be nice.
Yeah, I said that at the beginning.
Yeah.
You talked over me, man.
No, I didn't. I wasn't even talking. I had to step
I'm
in and moderate
kidding.
because you guys were yapping at the same time. And by the
So
way,
you're
I got
saying-
I got sunglasses, so I talk first.
Nice. Steve Garcia. Is there anybody else? Let me see.
There's nobody else.
Nobody wants to put Aljamain in a fight because nobody wants to see Aljamain fight.
He should fight
No,
Zalal, dude.
yeah, I was about to suggest Yusuf Zalal. I love that.
No, I think Zalal Sterling is the fight.
I'm gonna put
You want Zalal to go from 13 all the way to Diego Lopez?
yes.
He's not 13.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
8. He's 8 right now.
We don't use
Yeah.
UFC
I don't-
rankings.
I don't
Well,
even-
I mean,
I
I'm
don't even
using
mind that at all.
UFC rankings because we're talking about the fucking UFC.
Dude, I would love to see Lamone Murphy, but like, you know.
Yair, there's beef there. Yes, exactly. I want to see Aljamain versus Diego.
I just said Aljamain, and I said nobody wants to match him up, but it's not the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, let me see. Is he booked though? No, he's not. Shit.
Yeah, I
don't mind that at
I
all.
hated saying it, but it probably makes the most sense.
Alright, so it looks like we're tied up right now with Yair and Steve Garcia. I think you do Steve Garcia.
No,
Yeah.
dude, Aljamain was a former
The
champion.
Yair fight though is there's heat on that one. That's tough.
Yes.
Yair, Steve
But
Garcia.
I don't know why you don't like Yair, because that was really my first pick. Like Yair, he's lost 2 of his last 3. So is Diego Lopez. They're both not
So-
one fight away from a title shot.
So let
But
me,
they both can build back up. Who's gonna go up? Who's gonna build back
let
up?
me let me explain how the show works. Like I try to get some good fight suggestions, and then
There we go.
once I put up the poll, I like go, okay, which one's better? And
Now.
I'm right now I'm like torn between Steve Garcia and Yair because it's a good fight and there's heat on it. I love that fight.
Right.
It's not
So
that I
that's
don't
how
like it. I'm
that's.
just trying to justify one or the other.
Ooh, I'm Idaho. I have shoulder hair. This is how the fight works.
He does have shoulder hair. Yo, Vigard,
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
have
send
shoulder.
you the picture he sent me from his Vegas hotel room like this, just like shoulders
Oh, I
up.
was there with him. That's
He
my
was there.
boy,
He
though.
was.
Hey,
Yeah,
That's
no,
you
I
don't
know,
let
I
you talk.
know.
You don't talk smack about my boy. Only I can talk about his shoulder hair. You can't talk about
Dude,
his
I can
shoulder hair.
do that. You shut up. I can talk about
That's my good man's
I
right
can talk
there.
All right,
about
hold on,
life
hold on.
size Pikachu doll.
Let's do this. It's Pikachu, but let's do this.
I said Pikachu.
So Yair or Steve Garcia, which one do you guys like better?
I mean, I said Steve Garcia, so Steve Garcia.
And then Big Red's siding
Yeah,
with Yair.
and then for the sophisticated folks out there, it's obviously Yair, but it's Yair. I got sunglasses, so clearly I'm sophisticated, smoking cigarettes out of a bong.
Right.
Mystic says that talking about another man's shoulder hair is my cue to leave. I can't believe anybody's even watching this. So yeah,
I've been in Idaho's home, or sorry, Combat's home.
I think we're gonna have to run the Yair Rodriguez fight. Honestly,
Yeah, for sure.
There's interest in that, and that could be like a headliner. I think Steve Garcia versus Diego could be a headliner too of a fight night. But
You can give a
this
fight
one would
night
definitely have a lot
for
of hype.
all day to Diego versus Yair.
And then I guess Volk. I mean, let's talk about.
It's gonna be the winner of the round.
Yes, I know. Thanks.
Ah.
Let's talk about Volk. Gio and I already were on a panel for like 2 hours talking about stuff like this. But Big Red, what do you think? Where do you think this win puts Volk all time on the featherweight list?
Oh, dude, it's hard to say he's not top. He's got so many
I
fucking
I
wins.
think Aldo's top, but
Did you say Aljo's top?
Jose Aldo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, sure, but the way he got dethroned.
Sure.
Yeah, the way that Taperia got dethroned too. I mean, not Taperia, Volk by Taperia.
But he doesn't have his. I mean,
but Aldo never won the belt back though, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's not like Volk won it back from Taperia. That would make it a different story.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just more impressed with the competition that Volk was going against.
Okay.
That's really what it comes down to for me, because I'm pretty sure Aldo has like 9 defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, so, like Volkanovski has like 8, so he's like it's one behind. But I just think if it's that thin of margins, like
wait, hold on. He has 8. He has
7.
He won the belts. He defended it twice against Holloway, Korean Zombie, Ortega, Yair. So defenses
and Diego Lopez.
One, yeah. I mean, if you're counting defenses, that's only one.
He's one different. He's got one less, but I think Volk's competition was just better. Like Max Holloway is better than Aldo.
He arguably lost.
I mean, there's a case to be made that like Aldo was out of his prime at that point. I guess. I mean,
against Connor,
Max.
Yeah, but I'm saying like think about I still think Max at his best is better than Aldo at his best.
Okay.
And like look at who Jose Aldo actually defended against. Like he got a title defense against like Ricardo Lamas, I'm pretty sure. And like he beat Chad Mendez, but he beat the Zombie, but he beat Chad Mendez twice. Kenny Florian, fucking Mark Hominick, Mike Brown, Uriah Faber, but like.
Dude, Frankie Edgar. Hold on, Frankie Edgar was good. Like, I mean,
all right. Well, cool. Well, we got all the matches made. I appreciate both of you guys hopping on the show today. Do you guys, Gio, you want to give your thoughts before you head out? Any final words?
I hope the first fight night of this Paramount era, allows things to come into their own. Nietzsche's Oliveira is going to win
Yeah,
because
Love
he
Dog's
does.
sick.
Low Dog's my boy. Always good to see Big Red and fucking fuck some pussy, eat some dick. Out.
There you go. All right. With that, Big Red, do you want to give your thoughts before you head out?
You see how big he was making his afro? Like he got bigger and bigger throughout the show.
That happens to me. That happens to me, to be fair.
No, but he was making it. He was like crafting it. You know
I do
what
the
I'm saying?
same thing.
You don't have an afro. You got to shape up.
Not right now. Just wait.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
wait,
He was.
buddy.
That boy was crisp.
Hey,
I saw it.
your thoughts before you head out.
I think your last haircut was crisp.
Thank you.
That's it. See ya.
All right, sounds good. All right, with that in gentlemen, we have concluded the matchmaking show. I appreciate everybody in the chat for voting. How was that, huh? Geo and Big Red. I mean, if you guys liked it, let me know. Tried out a new format today. I'm not sure how hitting it was, but it sure was something, wasn't it? Hopefully, you got some laughs out of it. We could probably do that moving forward, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, let's get through the matchmaking that was today's show, shall we? You've got Con Ofley being matched up against Michael Aswell. I think that Con Ofley, obviously skirting by Yiza, warrants him a tough fight in his next one. I think Michael Aswell is looking good. I do like this match, so makes sense. Give Aswell a chance to kind of bump up the rankings against a decent fighter, and for Ofley, give him a tough test in his next fight. Mikolev versus Neil Magny. Obviously, this is who he called out. Mikolev, I think I've been doubting him, and maybe you guys have been as well. I think that they see some potential in Mikolev. He got a win over Oban Elliott, a guy pretty hyped up, so I think that this makes enough sense. Wasn't my first choice, but not bad. Malkoon versus Jung Young Park. I think that Malkoon, beating a prospect like Torres Finney warrants him a fight with another long in the tooth fighter in the UFC, and that'll be the Iron Turtle. This would be a pretty fun fight. Iron Turtle always brings it. Malkoon isn't the most exciting, but I think that this would produce a pretty exciting fight. Cam Ralston matched up against the winner of Pereira versus Zach Reese. That's a pretty crazy fight in its own right, and I think that this would be a tough test for a guy like Cam Ralston, who definitely has holes in his game, but that's submission threat, and obviously getting a TKO win over Cody Brundage warrants a fight like this. Billy Elicana versus Alonzo Menafield. The light heavyweight rankings are the light heavyweight division's pretty booked up around Billy Elicana. This is a guy who's available, and I think this would be a fun fight as well. For Salkild, give him a guy like Jalen Turner. I think it's time to get Salkild good names on his resume. Malarkey was a pretty soft, landing after knocking out a guy like Nasrat Hakparast. I think this would be a sick fucking fight. Love it. And yeah, I think Salkild might win. I'm pretty high on him now, but Jalen Turner obviously having a really good comeback as well. Taliesin Teixeira versus Shamil Gaziev. This is what the chat voted on. So no, they actually voted for Hockett, but we matched up Hockett with Mick Park, and I think that's a tougher test for him as well, and for both guys respectively. So let's see if Taliesin can bounce back against a guy who's a grappler. Let's test that grappling. Let's test his cardio. Who's lying? This is going to turn to another sloppy, lame heavyweight fight, but it does make sense ranking wise. Hoofy versus Hoofy versus Gamrot. He already fought BSD. Let's test Hoofy's grappling, see if he's made those improvements, see if he can get a knockout over a guy like Gamrot, who is now kind of becoming like the stepping stone for guys in the rankings. I think this would be a sick ass fight. I'm really high on Hoofy, and I would love to see this fight. For Benoit Saint Denis, give him Paddy Pimblett next. The lightweight rankings and title picture are a little weird now. This would be a good test for Paddy and a fun fight. I think this fight's sick as fuck. I think BSD probably smokes Paddy, but who knows? Paddy, I think he showed us a lot in that Justin Gaethje fight, so I think this fight makes sense. Diego Lopez giving me Yair Rodriguez next. A lot of heat on that fight. Would be an absolute banger. Could headline a fight night. Maybe even be on the main card. And then for Volkanovski, you gotta do the winner of Evloev and Murphy, the two most deserving guys in the division. Whoever wins that fight has to be next for Volkanovski. I hope the UFC does the right thing and books the winner of this fight right here. All right. Tomorrow on the channel right here, you will see me and Phil from CST having a much more civilized combat sports conversation. Combat Conversations. It'll be live tomorrow with my homie Phil from CST. All right, guys? And then we'll do matchmaking for the next UFC show. You know how it goes around here. Thank you to everyone who voted in the poll. I feel like it was listening to a Pierce Morgan panel. Is that good or bad? Khan's fighting me. It sucked. I've picked him in every fight. Iron Turtle fucks him up. Check his grappling, brother. Yes, exactly. Send to Dagestan 2-3 years. In reality, Volk fights Lopez again. Can you imagine? just run it back in perpetuity. All right, guys, that's it for me. I want to thank everybody for joining. Thank you to my panel guests, and I'm out of here. Peace.
What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up.